So, this was a quote I found on page 195, and it was Johannes thinking, and it says, just when things were beginning to turn around in my life, this had to happen, and it was referring to he had just started, starting to learn more and more about the English language, and he was really excited about it, and he felt like he was accomplishing a lot, and he felt really good about himself. And then basically the kids that he used to hang out with, his old gang, or they basically were forcing him to go to this little gang war the next weekend. But I thought it was actually, it kind of stood out to me because it was showing that basically the apartheid that the whites put the blacks into, it almost prevented them from breaking beyond it themselves. If they're in a situation where they were surrounded by violence and surrounded by all these things that they couldn't really escape from, even it showed he was making an effort to learn English and all that stuff, and then he this had to happen where he had to get involved with violence and stuff like that, even though he was really trying to do his best, and it almost wasn't even up to him. It was yeah. So my question would be, do you think that the society, making this up on the spot, do you think that the society that you live in has a major impact on your future? And yeah, that's my question for you.
I would say yeah. You're indoctrinated into the society you grow up in. You subconsciously absorb all that you hear around you, and you have repetitive ideas told you over and over again. So yes, you are going to be influenced by that. And even people who recognize those things still have a hard time not being influenced by them, because even you're trained to have these biases, and you can recognize them within yourself, but you still might have them.
And
the dude from My Trader's Heart, who was always wanted to be he wasn't racist, and he was above that, even though he admitted that no, he wasn't really, because he'd been told over and over again, and so he began to absorb those ideas subconsciously.
Yeah, we've kind of talked a lot about this kind of idea specifically. Do you have another kind of question that you want to ask?
Well, yeah, maybe kind of branching off that, what do you think caused Johannes to ultimately overcome basically his society and what was expected of him, and to excel beyond?
Has he really done that yet? By 211?
We don't really kind of tell that he's going to.
You get that impression.
It'd be pretty depressing if he wound up not.
But we can answer that question once we get there.
Yeah.
How about that? Gotcha.
We done?